Sure. How did you hear about our roll fund?
I saw the flyer downstairs.
Oh, great, great. Did you ever learn Hebrew before? Do you speak Hebrew?
Just a bit. My grandchildren are in Israel.
Oh, so you want to be able to communicate with them?
Yeah.
Okay. 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 First of all, I have to tell you that our GDL lessons are private, one-on-one with the teacher. It's not in a group. You have your own teacher. Really, we tailor it specifically for you and your needs. Usually, even before the course, we start with an evaluation so the teacher can really kind of pinpoint where you are and really work towards your goals, towards getting you to the point you want to be in your Hebrew proficiency.
And it works even if it's via Skype?
Of course. It becomes a very personal kind of thing, because if you think about it, you meet with your teacher twice a week. Even though it's via Skype, it's still one-on-one, and the teacher gets to know you, you get to know the teacher. Sometimes, I mean, even when the students come here to visit in Israel, they want to meet their teacher. You know, it's really kind of a really intimate, kind of fun interaction between the teacher and the student. Besides being very effective, obviously, you know, we're here to teach Hebrew, you're here to learn Hebrew. But between the two, it makes it very enjoyable and very effective. All the lessons are based on our materials. So once we assess your level, we send you the materials, and everything is coinciding audio. So even when you're studying on your own, you're still immersed in Hebrew, and you can be in your home, immersed in Hebrew, listening to the dialects, really, you know, getting your ear as accustomed to Hebrew as possible.
And you get everything on CDs, or do you send them by links? What do you do?
Yeah. Well, once we assess your level, we'll send you books with a CD, with a coinciding CD. You can. We usually recommend that people upload it to their MPs or iPhones or iPads or whatever, so that even when you're like walking or exercising, you can be listening to the Hebrew and really kind of getting as familiar as you can. I mean, we have students that tell us that they know the dialects by heart because they've listened to it so many times. Yeah, because they're also fun dialects, and not just, it's not just, okay, my name is. They're really interactive, they're funny, they're clever, and very easy, kind of like hands-on, so that it's very easy to apply them afterwards in everyday life.
No, because I remember when I took Hebrew in school, it was so boring, and all we did was grammar, and I'm not into doing that right now. I mean, I want to speak to my grandchildren.
Right. Most people don't want to learn when it's boring. I mean, they'll maybe do a month and then they'll quit. That's why we make it very enjoyable, engaging. You're always, you know, learning things that you can use, so that when you come here, you'll like take exactly what you've learned and put it into action with your grandchildren. Also, because it's one-on-one, we can even kind of like gear it sometimes towards conversations with your grandchildren. So, you know, so you could start working on vocabulary that you'll hear your grandchildren say, like even slang. Like slang isn't usually in the textbook, and your grandchildren will be using it.
Right.
So, you know, besides speaking Hebrew, they'll see their hip grandmother, you know, really kind
saying
of
sabah.
Exactly, sabah and things like that. Yeah.
Okay. And what if I don't have Skype? I mean, I travel a lot, and if I want to take the course and I don't have access to Skype, is it possible to use it any other way?
Well, usually the lessons are via Skype, and you know, most places in the world today you can get access to internet. But we also have a phone line. We have like an American number, so it's also possible if the teacher is physically in the Ulpan, so you can call that number, and if not, you can call them on the phone, you know, if you rather. But we try to, you know, really recommend that you find the time to be in a place at the time of your lesson that has internet. That's really the easiest way to go.
Okay. How much would you say that I can progress in a month?
I would say in 3 months, which is like 3 modules, you could probably progress a full level in Hebrew. Of course, you have to also do your homework and work in between, but that's the expectation, more or less.
Okay, and what does it, like, one level mean? How many words, or what do I...
Right, so one level is usually, I would say, like level Aleph would be accumulating a vocabulary of about 500-600 words, and really be able at the end to carry on a basic conversation in Hebrew and understand what people are saying to you.
In 3 months?
Yeah, in 3 months. Yeah, I mean, for people who come here and do a 2-week intensive, you can even do that in 2 weeks, because it's twice a week. It takes a little longer, but you do get there in the end.
Okay, and I can manage with this and also work and also spend time with others, because my life is so busy right now, but I do want to invest time in Hebrew.
Of course, if you're willing to to kind of carve that time out, from you should be able to do it. There's not, I would say between lessons you shouldn't have more than an hour and a half of homework in between, and a lot of it's listening, so even when you're traveling back and forth to work you could be listening. It's all about hearing the language, really keeping it in your ear. But I definitely think that 45 minutes twice a week is really manageable.
Okay, and how much does it cost?
Good question. Okay, usually the first month is $399 for twice a week. The first month there's an extra one-time charge where you have to buy the materials. So we ship it door to door. That's included in the price. So that's an extra $114. Every follow-up module after that is $399. And it also includes, once you get to level up, it includes a 3-month subscription to eTone, which is our online newspaper. Fantastic, you'll love it. It's a wonderful way to learn.
Oh, what does it do?
Our eTone is an online newspaper. It comes out once a week. It has 4 different articles. It really, first of all, besides helping you with your Hebrew, it also kind of ties you into what's going on in Israel. You gain vocabulary, and you really you start getting your ear accustomed to the kind of lingo that they use in the news, which is a little more sophisticated than on the street. And it's a great tool. I can show it to you. We could sit down. I could show it to you on the computer so that you really get a feel of it. Schools in the U.S. and Australia are using it, and it's usually for a 6-month subscription, it's almost $100, and we're offering it to you for 3 months for free.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Great. And how do I schedule the exact dates? And do you have specific hours and days in the week, or what do I?
We have all different teachers that really work in all different hours. So as soon as you decide that want to start, so we put you in contact with our guided distance learning, we call GDL coordinator, and she coordinates times with you that are mutually convenient for the teacher and for you, and then we get you started.
Okay, great. Well, that sounds excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hope to see you soon.